The Barrett sisters, Dolores, Billy, and Rodessa, reared in Chicago during the Prohibition and Great Depression era, will use their efficacious voices to smooth the uncompromising edges of racial tension. And with religious fervor, their voices help to usher the expressive voice of gospel music in an assimilated Northern America. These wonderful ladies are divas in the cultivation of global love and peace.
It's the Barrett sisters.
Jerry Wise.
Jerry Wise. Oh, Jerry, that's wonderful.
Yes.
Everybody listen, I mean, it's not a close-up, so it's a wide shot, so you already see this lovely queen right here. But I'm just ecstatic right now. I'm with the one and only Miss Rodessa Barrett Porter with Gospel Diaries. Praise the Lord.
Thank you.
Can I say praise the Lord?
Oh, yes. Praise the Lord.
Lord, God has been good to you, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
He's brought you through many dangerous storms, trials, and everything, huh? And you're still here.
I'm still here.
Still here.
I
What you
often
think
wonder-
about it?
I often wonder why am I still here.
Talk about
My
that.
husband is gone and all his people. My mama, my dad, my sisters, my brothers. All of our people that I grew up with. My friends, they're all gone. And I'm still here.
Still here.
And I often wonder why. I see everybody say, well, it's just not your time. When your time comes, you'll go. But I just want the Lord to know I appreciate being here.
My God.
And still able to get up and move around and talk. Not like I want to,
But you're doing
but
it.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I can feed myself. I can go to the bathroom myself.
See, what we going to do, have some church or something? Is that what you
My sisters and I, we traveled all over the world, and we never got into any trouble. You know, the people was nice to us. Our agent up was Billy Liza from Switzerland, and he was nice to us. The people were nice to us. And I never forget, I was going through Africa in the airport. I think I was going to Barcelona. No, that was Spain. Anyway, we were on our way to South Africa, and they're going through the airport. So they stopped us, say, you know, let me see your ID and blah, blah, blah. And we showed it to them. And then they said, what are you doing over here? So well, I'm over here to sing to you about, sing to you about our God and how good God is. He looked, he said, your God? He said, what color is your God? I said, the same color as yours. He looked at me and said, go on. So I went on through. But we had a good time. People were nice to us. They feed us. They take us on trips. They made sure that we had everything we had and we were safe.
I'm excited.
The Barrett sisters were raised in church.
Okay. Church. Did you say church?
Church.
Okay.
We were 3 sisters. My auntie was the choir director at One Star Baptist Church on 39th and King Drive. My father was the deacon. My mother was a missionary there in that church. And we went to church there. As little girls, we was in the choir and singing and whatnot. So that's how we start knowing what it was to mean to sing gospel music. And as the years went by, we still would go. We were not allowed, on Sundays, we had to go to church.
Right.
There was nothing else you could do because you couldn't, the parents wouldn't let you go nowhere. We couldn't go to the show or no other place. So we were raised by Christian people who taught us how to be Christian people, grow up, and what it means to have God in your life, what it meant to do the things that God wanted you to do in order to succeed.
Wow.
And I think my mom, I think my daddy, my aunties.
And their names?
My dad.
Your parents' names?
Lonnie Barrett.
Oh, wow.
My father.
Okay.
My mother's name was Susie Barrett.
Susie. Okay.
Right. They met long time ago. They met in Mississippi.
Was they high school sweethearts?
I don't know
Kinda
because
sorta? Okay.
Mom and Papa came from Mississippi to Illinois, Chicago. And I was still,
Yeah.
I wasn't even born because
Okay.
I was born in 1930.
Okay.
They came back in the 20s, I guess, so the late 20s, the
Oh,
early
yeah.
20s
Okay.
in 1930.
Okay.
So I didn't know, like I said, we went to church. We went
Okay.
to church.
Okay.
But I didn't know anything about till I was maybe about 12, 13, or 9, 8, 9, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Where I really began to realize what gospel music was.
Yeah, okay.
What I was singing about,
Okay.
what people were talking about, what Thomas A. Dorsey had written about. So by the time I was 13 years old, I knew gospel music. I knew when we said, Precious Lord,
Come on. Take my
Precious
hand.
Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. Lord, I'm tired, I am weak, I am worn, through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light, precious Lord, take my hand and lead me on. That was one of the most popular songs. Was growing up, beautiful. It touched your heart. It made you think about what he's saying. Precious Lord, take my hand and lead me on. It was beautiful. So that's how we got to know gospel music.
One of my look, Robert Anderson.
Yes.
Before we end this segment, Robert Anderson. You met him, of course. You met him.
Oh yeah. I
Tell
knew
me a little bit about Robert Anderson.
Robert Anderson was a good friend of the Barrett
Okay.
sisters. He would come to our house. We sit down and talk. We eat food. Robert Anderson was one of the best friends we had. That used to come and just be with us and make us feel good.
Wow.
We'll never forget Robert.
He was a crooner too.
Oh, yeah, and he
that
could
man.
sing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
he could sing. Love the Andrewses. And that's what made us harmonize. When we sit down and sing, Billy, Lois, and I, we harmonize, and we're going to be as good as the Andrews sisters because they had such beautiful, beautiful harmony.
Wow.
And that's what we wanted to be. And I got something here to show you that.
Please introduce your daughter,
All right,
the beautiful.
this is my number 3 daughter.
Okay.
This is Pamela.
Pamela, that's my mama's
Racing.
name.
Pamela Racing. That's her name.
Thank you for sitting out here with us, and thank you for sharing your mind with the world. You know, I talked to Leonidas a lot. That's Dolores Washington Green's son.
Yeah.
And like for us as enthusiasts, you know, we love your parents, but like to you, they just who is she to you?
Mom.
Case
Just
closed.
mom.
Okay.
And if you ask any of them, most of her children is just mom.
Just mom.
And her grandchildren too, because they look at her grandma. When they find out that she's done this or she's, you know, she was on Johnny Carson. She did the Same Man movie. She did, you know, all these things. It's like, what? You did what? And friends of ours,
Yeah.
our friends, they love her.
Wow. All right, Gospel Diaries, it is photo time. All right, let's take a look at some of these photos that's on the table. Oh my God. Okay, so look what we got here.
This is me
That's you.
and Billy and Dolores, the Barrett sisters
Barrett
here.
Sisters. Okay.
We were in Europe. This is when
Oh,
we were-
Europe.
This
Okay.
is when we was in,
Wow. Okay.
that's when we was in Europe too.
And the guy in the middle, I think I know his name. Don't tell me. I know. I think his initials are CP, perhaps. And I think that he played for Austin Funeral Home too. Cage Funeral Home, perhaps. Okay, I think we talking about the same person. Okay,
Who
Charles
is?
Pipes.
That's it. That's Charles Pipes.
So that man could play a piano.
Yes, Lord. Barrett sisters.
Oh my God, Dolores. Now, while we holding this photo, now tell me one of the most favorite songs that you like to hear her sing.
My sister.
Yeah.
What was that song? Oh, Lord, there's so many of them. Lois sung so many songs. I'm trying to see what was her favorite song. We was this was in Africa. That was the, I'm from, I don't know if that was, what part of Africa was that, fam? You remember?
Let me tell you something. Interesting fun fact that I have found out. I did an interview with Roland Chaplin, right?
Okay.
Hey, I found out he made maybe 1 or 2 gowns for you all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Roland.
Yeah, Roland.
Say hi, Roland.
Hey, Roland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
And this is all three of my brothers, and
Oh,
there's
wow.
all 3 of us there. That's me and Lois.
So that was her nickname, Lois.
Lois, we call her Lois.
Lois.
This is me. I'm trying to see what this is on a cruise. He's on a cruise.
What you doing on a cruise? I'm just like,
The Barrett sisters said,
enjoy yourself.
the Barrett sisters did cruises.
I know.
Yep. This is the article of paper wrote about the Barrett sisters.
Oh, wow.
This is from the Chicago Tribune
Oh, wow.
back in 1998.
1998. That's it. 1998, I was 14 years old.
What?
Yeah.
And this is Dolores, Zelle, and Rodessa singing the gospel version of the R. Kelly hit, I Believe I Can Fly.
Y'all sang that song?
Oh, yeah. I believe I can fly.
What you believe? I can touch the sky. Hey, I think I know this book right
Yeah, I
here.
think you do too. This is one of the beautifulest things.
Oh, thank you.
And I love it.
Oh,
Get
thank
away.
you. Thank you. Get away out of here. Get away, fly.
And this is the book of,
Of the century.
this is, that's my husband.
Oh, so that's where the poetry comes from.
That's my husband.
Okay.
And this is me.
Grandkids, ain't it?
It also with me, 2 of my grandkids.
Oh, wow. Now, do you remember how many? You remember your grandkids? How many grandkids you got? Let's see.
Well,
12.
12.
is it 12 or 15? It's 12. I got 12 grandkids. Huh?
One has
Oh, I'm
passed.
sorry.
Oh, yeah, Raquel passed.
Okay. So Dolores was older than you, maybe
Right.
not. Okay.
Dolores was
about
the
how,
oldest.
About how many years?
We were 2 years apart. Dolores was the oldest, Billy was next, and I was the baby.
Okay.
So
She was 4 years older than you.
she was 4. Lois
She
was
was
4
six-
years
was that
older than me.
26, right?
Yes.
Huh?
She was born 26.
She's
26.
born in 26.
Hey, Billy.
Billy was born in 1928, and I was born in 1930.
Wow. Okay, so first of all, did you know of Roberta Martin before Dolores
Oh,
started?
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so you knew of her. So when you found out that your sister was singing with this group, what were your thoughts?
Well, there was nothing we could do. We used to go to Ebenezer Baptist Church there in Chicago on 45th and Vincennes. And the Roberta Martin singers sung there every 4th Sunday. And we would go, me and Lois and Billy, we'd be up in the balcony and listening to them. And Lois got to meet now Silas McKissick.
Oh, okay.
And that's how we got to get close to the Roberta Martin singers. So when Lois was just about to graduate from high school, Miss Martin asked her to come and be a part of the Roberta Martin singers. So she said, well, you have to ask my dad, because we can't do nothing without our parents' permission. So she asked my dad and Papa to come and talk to her. They talked, and he told her yes. Lois had become a member of the Barrett sisters.
Wow.
And that was
Of the Martin.
of the Roberta
We're
Martin
with
thing.
you, okay? Moved by the Spirit. How do you describe that?
The way we presented
Okay.
this music. We sang, we smiled with
Oh
the
my
music.
God, yes.
We moved
Come on.
with the music.
Yes, Lord.
And we let them know that this is something you should know,
Yes.
something you should love,
Yes.
and something that will help you when you're down and
Oh,
out.
yes.
So we loved it because
Oh,
we
yes.
moved, we sang, And it was just good.
Wow. All right, you guys. So we're back, and basically, what I really wanted to come out here to do, my purpose for coming here was, I wanted the world to see you I want the world to see you as much as they can, possibly can, and just hear your beautiful voice and hear your wisdom, because it is a known fact that wisdom comes with time,
That's right.
you know, and experience, and
That's
you
right.
have really, you know, you lived some experience. So in that vein, I would ask you to give us a word of wisdom.
Well, I don't know. What do you mean by wisdom? Let me get the right.
Wisdom, give us a nugget to live by.
Well, one of the things that I learned to live by was have God in your life.
Mm-hmm.
As a little girl, we were taught about Jesus, about God, and how He would help us to grow up and be good. And that's what we did. A lot of things that the kids are doing now, we wouldn't dare do. First place, our parents wouldn't let us do it. They tell us, you cannot do this, you cannot do that, and that was it. Wisdom, I guess, is to really know what you want and what you want to do with your life. And you go after it and make it possible. Be strong. Be encouraged. Do the things you need to do to make your life the way you want it to be.
Wow.
Thank you.
And on that note, can you tell Gospel Diary watchers goodbye? Tell them bye. See you later.
Bye-bye. See you, all of you.
All right, y'all. Listen, as I always say, love on someone and change a life.
Oh, the love will make a way somehow. Oh, make me need to cross my route. Oh, love me will take away your sorrow. Oh, let it have the world.
All right, welcome everybody. I know this is small, but this is really the sentiments of my heart. Mama Rodessa, Barrett, I'm trying to contain myself. But you have been an inspiration to so many people.
Yes.
And you are still here. And how dare us not take the time to embrace you. So I just thought about a few people that I could call to come here just so that you can see their face and for them to tell you that they love you. And you have the most gorgeous smile on your face right now. And you're making my heart warm.
And all
Play, Cliff.
all over.
Oh, yes.
Sing it, sweetheart. Sing it.
I take my lonely days, and I won't complain. God, been good to me. He's been so good to me. More than this world could ever be. He's been so good. Oh, he's been so good to me. He dried all my tears away. Turned my midnight into day. And I can say, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
He loves Mama Lou. He loves fellowship. He loves burning off the price. And he loves the Jubilee Showcase as well. So would you please give some reflections on the Barrett sisters and to hit us with some type of hell or something?
Something told me this was going to happen. But I was writing down things as everybody else was talking, and I just think it's befitting, as it's also Women's History Month, that we not only honor you, but all the women that have made a contribution, you know, in gospel music in the birthplace of gospel music. Like, we're very privileged to have all of you even still with us. Y'all know, but y'all raised us. Y'all raised this generation. Even if it's just by way of, we listen to you on the radio or on television. You all didn't know that you were raising a generation that you hadn't even seen or met yet. So that, I just think that's so powerful.
Whom shall I fear? And in the time of trouble, He shall hide me. I said, in the time of trouble, He shall hide me. I said, in the time of trouble, He shall hide me. I said, whom shall I fear?
Sister Mama Rodessa, do you remember what key that you all recorded Jesus Will in with Trinity? Do you remember what key that was? Maybe if you start singing that a bit, maybe she might want to jump in.
Open stores that I cannot see. Jesus will, I know He will. Jesus will. And who will make all my disease? Jesus will. Oh yeah. Jesus will. Oh yeah. Jesus will. I know He will. He said He will. If I not bow, if I keep still, oh yes, I know He will. I know He will. I know Jesus will. Oh yeah. Yes, Jesus will. Jesus will. I know He will. Yes, He will. friend. Nobody can do you like Jesus. Oh, hallelujah. He knows how to work out every situation. There is no comparison to him. Oh, bless his name. Hallelujah. Yes, Lord. Oh, yes, Lord.
The songs brought back the memories of the years as we start growing up as children, getting into gospel music, looking to God, understanding what God meant in our lives, what He could do for you in your life. And I don't know if I can do this. I want to sing this just a little bit of this song, but I don't know if Eric has time for it or not. B flat, please.
All right.
All right, Mama Dessa. God sent His Son. They called Him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He gave His life. To bear our burden. And in the grave is there to prove my Savior Jesus. Because He lives. Oh yeah, I can face tomorrow. Because He lives. All my sin is gone. Because I been through cancer twice.
Uh-huh.
I'm still living.
Come on, Jesus.
I asked God, could He heal me? I was taking chemo.
Uh-huh.
And I was sick all the time.
Uh-huh.
Couldn't eat. And I said, Jesus, can you heal me?
Uh-huh.
He told me, I can heal you.
Uh-huh.
I said, well, I'm not taking no more chemo.
Okay.
I went back to my doctor and I said, I'm not taking no more chemo. She said, what? I said, no. I said, God has healed me. And I don't need no chemo. All I need is faith. All I need is love. It's been 12 years. Keep on living.
Yes.
And that's what I've been doing.
Yes, Lord. Hallelujah. That's his name. Yes. Hey.
Good time, and we had church.
Uh-huh.
That's what kept us going.
That's right.
Amen.
Church. It was all day long on Sunday. All day long. By the time you got to bed, it was 12 o'clock.
Yes, it was.
Yeah. And we look forward to that every Sunday.
All right, so I'm just grateful that we have this opportunity. But listen, I know Cliff's sitting over there, and he's like, what's going on next? You, Cliff. Cliff, thank you so much. Thank you so much. He worked with the Queen.
Yes.
He's worked with them all. When I was younger, he was actually my music teacher and music master. You remember that? He comes from a family of singers. I mean, his brother, his mother. Thank you, Cliff. Thank you for hanging on in there. Hanging on in there. And that, my mind takes me back to fellowship when they were closed all night, all day. The angels, would you take us out with that? From the depths of my heart, I bring to you exclusive, original content to reach your heart. If you want to sow into Gospel Diaries, the link to the campaign is in the description. And until next time, as I always say, love on someone and you will change a life.
They kept
many years, but I used to drive all the time. Because I had my car, my husband had a car, and by him working, and he was the first black